Welcome to the grocery store. Shopping can be a positive experience for you and your family. The goal of this video series is to provide tips to make shopping a healthy and easy experience without all the stress. In this video, we will focus on how to choose carbohydrates, whole grains, and discuss the health benefits of fiber.
So Kyla, did you see on social media there was that influencer and she was saying that carbohydrates are bad and she lost a ton of weight by not eating them?
Yikes. I did see that. But if she did cut carbohydrates or carbs out of her diet, she probably was very tired. Many people don't realize that carbohydrates like pasta, rice, or bread give our bodies fuel and energy.
So in addition to giving us energy, carbs also give us vitamins, especially our B vitamins and minerals like iron. Grains also have fiber, and whole grains like brown rice and whole grain bread have even more fiber.
That's really important because for both our digestive and heart health, it makes us feel more full, which can help us eat less.
Yes, we definitely need carbohydrates. Have you ever had anyone ask you the difference between good carbs or bad carbs?
Oh yeah. I tell people that it's really not about good or bad, but it's actually about the quality. And speaking of quality, whole grains are called complex carbohydrates, which means it's nutritious and provides more fiber.
Yeah.
Examples of complex carbs are fruits and vegetables, beans, legumes like peas and lentils, and whole grains.
Right, and simple carbohydrates like sugar, candies, and juices and sweetened drinks are digested more quickly, and they don't have much, if any, nutrition. These are often called empty calories. So it's good to be mindful about the kinds of carbohydrates that we choose.
Why don't we look at ways to make healthy carbohydrate choices? So let's go ahead and start with some label reading.
Sure. Why don't we talk a little bit about bread?
Okay.
So you go down the bread aisle and you have a lot of choices. So one of the things that you really want to look for on a label, you can look for whole grains or multigrain on the label. So if you look at the label on the back, you see an ingredient list. And on that ingredient list, you really want to look for whole wheat or whole grain. Enriched means that they've taken out the nutrition and put it back in, so that doesn't mean it's a whole grain. Right. So the other place that you want to look on the label is going to be under that carbohydrate and fiber. We really want to be looking for about 3 grams of fiber on a whole wheat or whole grain bread. The other thing to notice is that some of those breads actually do have added sugars. So you really do want to take a look at that under that same place where it says carbohydrates.
So how about whole grain cereals? There are so many. I get a little overwhelmed when I go down the grocery aisle, so I'm sure other people do as well.
Yes, and like here, we've got 3-4 different kinds of cereals, some of which may be considered kid-friendly, some of which may say, oh, you know, these are healthy. So why don't we just pick a couple and just kind of look and compare? So when we look at something that says Oat Crunch or just oats, we're going to look at the label. And one of the first places, like I was saying for bread, we want to look at the ingredient list. So the least amount of ingredients is the best. If we see sugar in the second or third ingredient, we know that there's going to be added sugar in there. So the next place that we really want to look is going to be at total carbohydrate and underneath that dietary fiber. So our kind of sweeter cereal here says dietary fiber 4 grams, not bad. And our other cereal says 4 grams of fiber too. Those would be considered good sources of fiber. But then we look at the total sugars, right? And so our crunchy cereal actually has a total of 15 grams of added sugars. So remember, we want to be at 10%, that's 30% daily value. Whereas our other cereal has 2 grams of sugar, 2 grams of added sugar. So we really want to be looking at the total package. Now that we've talked about what to look for in choosing healthy carbohydrates, let's talk about what we might see in advertising, a term called gluten-free. We might see it on labels, social media, and a lot in the news. What are your thoughts about gluten-free?
Well, gluten is a protein that is found in wheat and other whole grains. It's not bad, but some people are sensitive to it or may even have allergies. If you'd like to learn more information about gluten or allergies, you can find more videos on nutritionforkids.com.
Thank you for watching the Healthy Grains video. We hope this video helped you learn more about how to choose healthy options for grains like breads and cereals and why these are good for you and your family. We hope you'll check out more videos from our Welcome to the Grocery Store series on nutritionforkids.com. Have a great day.